all my money is going to buying brands, being an investor for different brands, getting more high-level people into my company that cost maybe 5 figures a month. Or right now we do free coaching. That means that I need coaches. So I started this by myself last 2 months ago. We help people scale to if you're doing 2-3K a day, we help them get to 10K. So ecom is my number one priority. I'm good at it, but I don't think I've mastered it yet. I mean, I'm pretty sure you prepare right for those days where you're like, okay, let me scale on the days that are doing best, and I'm gonna not spend so much money on the days that do worse. Is that what you do?
Yeah, more or less, and or just kind of tough it out sometimes. Just like kind of like, I think the biggest deal of that is like the morale decrease. Everybody gets bummed out if it's like not a good day,
Yeah.
but it's like I think it's good to just kind of take a step back and be like, well, hey, historically this is just not a good day, so tomorrow's a new day, you know,
Yeah.
and we can make
So
it better.
you know what I call it? I call it today's an off day.
Yeah,
Today's an off day. What's that mean? It's just it is what it is, bro. I'm gonna reduce the spend a little bit, but I'm not gonna reduce it to the point where we're making like, let's say for example, Sunday's the best. It's a really great day. We're netting 25%. Monday, it's probably not gonna be the best, and
mm-hmm.
our net is 25 to 10%. However, does my spend stay the same? I kind of tend to keep the spend the same, right? But if it's going below 10%, I'll reduce it a little bit. The reason being, bro, is because you still want to be the person that has like priority in the algorithm.
Mm.
So I do believe in bullying people out. So if you're the person that's spending a lot more money and you're increasing somebody else's CPA, right? That means that that person may kill their ass for Tuesday, Wednesday. So now, because that happened, you're going to get the more priority, which means you're going to get a cheaper CPA when Wednesday or Thursday comes around. So the bullying method does work. So test it out. One day it's like, you know what? I know Monday and Tuesday are going to be the worst, but let me kind of keep the spend the same. Just don't go below like 7% net profit.
Mm-hmm.
What happens?
That's awesome, bro. Yeah, I think it's also part of like keeping the momentum going, right? Like you talked about how important that is, and that's a
Yeah.
good way to do it.
Yeah, exactly. Keeping the momentum going. That word is such fucking like I wish like there's magic just popping out of my screen right now. When I say momentum, it just pops at you. Because that word is what people need to continue to do good consistent sales, right?
Yeah.
Make money, bro, but it's difficult to be consistent. And so what you said right now, bro, on point. On point.
Hell yeah. And I see you at the gym all the time too. I'm sure like, I'm guessing if I were to bet that, you're consistent at probably everything else that you do too.
Yeah, it's like, we're humans are built on habits, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it's you have a good habit, you have a bad habit. So I tend to just build good habits around, everything that I do. And I go hard at everything, right? So even at the gym, I'm doing 100 reps per every machine that I touch, right?
Yeah.
So 100 reps. So 100K days or, 100K, whatever, right? I tend to kind of do the same thing. And I tend to kind of push it to new levels where I'm pushing myself. So I tend to do everything that I do is like that, right?
Mm-hmm.
So people say you need to have a balance in your life. No, you need to go hard. You need to go 100% at everything you do. Family, the gym, work, whatever that you do, you got to give
Mm-hmm.
it your 100%.
Let me
That's
ask
how
you
I,
this. Yeah, this is kind of also a bit of a selfish question, but I'm just really curious because obviously you've been in business for like 7 years. You got all these
yeah.
different things you're doing, so I can relate to that. You're definitely a boss at this point. How are you when it comes to the money you're making? You're obviously making a lot of money. How are you like? Where are you parking that money, or like, are you just investing all of it back into your business? Are you buying crypto,
So,
stocks, real estate? Like, what are you doing?
so to be honest, man, I got into crypto, took some L's there, so got a bad taste. I learned from the L's, but I
That's good.
decided just to focus into e-commerce, and this is what I'm really good at, and I can control it. I control e-commerce. That's how I look at
Mm-hmm.
it. So all my money is going to buying brands, and being an investor for different brands,
Mm.
getting more high level people into my company that cost maybe 5 figures a month. That's where my money is going. So for example, right now we do free coaching, and that means that I need coaches. So I started this by myself last 2 months ago. We help people scale to like, if you're doing 2-3K a day, we help them get to 10K, right? 10K per day. So I
Mm-hmm.
tell myself now I need coaches. I'm like, all right, coaches. So I start like, pulling out my wallet. Here you go, help me coach. So all my money just goes back into my business, bro. At the moment, I do have a nice little car. That's about it. But right now, everything's going back into my business. I don't have any other. I do have some other business ventures. Like I don't know if you know what a ghost kitchen is.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I know through Mr. Beast,
Yeah. So
and yeah,
we
you
have
have a ghost kitchen.
a ghost kitchen launching next month. So
Wow, that is interesting.
some money go into that, some little ventures like that, nothing crazy, but still, ecom is my number one priority.
Hmm.
Uh, I'm good at it, but I don't think I've mastered it yet. So I'm going to continue to put it back in.